So our next tool is SurveyMonkey. Now, I don't know if anybody's used SurveyMonkey at all. Can I get a feel and see if anybody has? And Katie, what have you used it for in the past, as you're the only person that's used it before? So Katie, it sounds like you've used it more as a person who is being asked to give feedback than actually going and creating surveys or short questionnaires to give to other people to fill in. Well, SurveyMonkey is a really, really good free tool once again, and if you just want to have a quick read through the side and put your hand up if when you finish reading it. We've used it within the project to find out about the use that people have made of various resources, and it has, and people's opinions, what works, what doesn't work, and I think it has been quite useful. And really, SurveyMonkey is really good because you can quite easily use it for example, for course evaluation. You can, or events, just to get people's feelings and thoughts after they'd completed a course. And then you've also got customer feedback and insight into unmet learner needs all built into that. And the beauty of it is that you're able to create questions that suit your purpose. They're not predefined. It's totally up to you how you want to construct your questions. So once again, SurveyMonkey website, can sign up for free. The free edition, as I said on the previous slide, I think you get up to 15 questions in. And to be quite honest, I don't think from speaking to Bruce and from my own personal experience, you don't want to be filling out questions or surveys that have more than 15 questions, because the person just loses interest and gets bored and feels like they're having their time taken away from them, and time is important to everybody. So once again, you've got the nice, easy username, password and contact email, and then it's the create account at the bottom, and you're through onto the next, straight into being able to create your survey. You've not got the activation emails like we've had in Doodle, and like you'll see that we have in some of the other technologies. So this is actually really useful and takes you even less time because you've not got to fiddle around with emails. So to create your survey, you're just looking at entering a survey title and then clicking the Create Survey button. Then what you're taken to is, it is to all intents and purposes an easy to construct online form that allows you to add questions, add pages, change the different theme colours. So at the moment this one's on Spring Day, but it might be that you want to create a new theme using colours. If you've got certain colours within your organisation, that sort of continuity. And so you're then able to just go to the Add Question button, and you have this many choices of the types of questions that you can set. So if you wanted to do multiple choice, or you wanted a single text box, or when you have want perhaps more than a sentence or a few words, it's always good to use the comment essay box. Gives people enough space to write what they wanted to do, and you literally just select one, and then you're through onto the various options and entering the details, and you just sort of gradually scroll your way down until you've hit the bottom. The good thing about SurveyMonkey is you can click to require that somebody answers the question, and then you can obviously set, if it's a multiple choice, that they've got to set answer however many options. Then you can even put your own error message in. This means that the person will not be able to progress until to the next stage of the questionnaire, be it the next page or even to finish, without having answered that question, which is quite useful and obviously really handy to do if there's certain things that you know that you're going to have answers to. So once you've gone all the way through and worked your way through the questions, it's just the Save Changes button at the bottom, and then you'll see you get these questions will all come up. Then you're able to add pages as well. And from a personal point of view, I'd say don't put all your questions onto one page, because people sort of sit there and have to scroll all the way down the page. I'd say the best sort of aesthetically pleasing and also perhaps a bit a useful way of getting people to feel like they're getting through the survey quicker is just to have 2 or 3 questions max on each page, and not having too much text on a page really is helpful for people and makes them feel like they're going through the process a lot quicker. So the simple way of adding a page, you're able to title your pages, put a short description in. All of those are optional. You can just leave it and just have it as the next page and just split it like that. And then what you're able to do is preview the survey. But when you preview the survey, you actually would go in and answer the questions as somebody that is being asked to give feedback with. So all of these, as you can see, are starred and are required questions. So I'd have to enter that information and then be able to click next to go on to the next page. If I hadn't entered all that information, it won't let me pass this page. So the good thing about the preview is you're able to see exactly what the people that are using your survey are seeing. So then once you've decided on your survey, you're happy with it, you move from the Design Survey tab to the Collect Responses tab. And then the best thing to do normally is, and in the free version, is to go for the Create a Link to send in your own email message or to place on a web page. Then move on to the next step. Here you'll see you've got 2 choices. If you're embedding it into a website, you've got the HTML code for you at the bottom. But I think most people tend to send it via a link that people can just click through to in an email. And all you do is cut and paste that link into your email and type your email together and then send that one out. Once people have begun to reply, you can go and look onto the Analyze Results tab. Now, the limiting factor in SurveyMonkey free version is that you're not actually able to export your answers into Excel. You're only really able to browse the responses per this button or view the summary, which is what you've got here. But obviously the beauty of things like SurveyMonkey is that it's available 24/7. It's at a low admin cost for you, and you actually, as Bruce has told me, you traditionally get a higher return on an online survey from as opposed to using paper or other methods. So well worthwhile as a tool to think about using to collect your feedback. I don't know if anybody has any questions about SurveyMonkey or any comments. Does anyone think that they'd use it?